Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my makeup artist series on my channel. I'm sorry it's been a while since the first episode. I've had a lot going on and it's formal season here in Queensland, so I've been really busy with that. But here is episode 2. So for this tutorial, we did something fun. We did a purpley, pinky cut crease with a bit of white and some glitter, and I love it. The makeup artist is from Brisbane as well, and her name is Kelly. And this is definitely so different to what I'm used to doing. So if you'd like to see how Kelly created this look with all the products she used, I'll leave listed down below for you guys. So let's get started. So first she's going in with the MAC strobe cream. Love this stuff. And she put that all over my face, and then she realized she wanted to do my collarbones first, so she's using the MAC Fix Plus spray, but this one is in the matte version, I'm pretty sure, and I've actually never heard of this stuff, so I was really intrigued. Then she goes in with the MAC strobe cream all over my face. So she's just rubbing that in with her fingers. I also love to work the primers in, especially using Benefit Professional into the client's skin, as opposed to using a brush, because I just feel like it works so much better. Then she's just going in and spraying the MAC Fix Plus again. And then what she's going to do is actually contour my collarbones. She's using this palette from MAC, which I'll leave listed down below, and what she's basically doing is contouring my collarbones. Can't say I've ever had this done before, but I loved it. Then she went in with a little bit of boob contour, which I thought was so cool. Made my boobs look a little bit bigger than they already are, but it was fun. As she uses all of these MAC contour creams. I'm so scared to use creams, but she said that these ones blend so well, so I might have to pick some up. Then she's setting it with some MAC Mineralize Skin Finish. I'll leave all the shades that I listed down below. And she's just setting that in place. It's kind of just like a golden sort of tan color, and it just sets that cream contour shade in place. Then to highlight my collarbones, she's using Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And this one is amazing. I have it as well, and I sometimes, when I remember to use it, I use it on the collarbones too. It's so pigmented and glittery. So yeah, she's just using that to highlight my chest. She also uses MAC Studio Fix. I'm pretty sure this was in the shade NC37 mixed with NC35. I might not mention the shades in the voiceover. I'll just make sure I leave them all down below. She's going in with a paintbrush type brush. I think it's from MAC, and she just works it into the skin first. I've actually recently converted to using a brush to buff in foundation as well. I really like it, and then I go over the top with a beauty blender. She is also taking that down my neck because my neck is a different color to my body. Fake tan problems. So now she's just dampened a small beauty blender and just going over the whole face just to make sure it's super flawless. I do this as well. Then she's using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and just placing some underneath my eyes. I've never seen someone apply this much before, but everyone is different and it worked out in the end. So yeah, she's just popping that on with that same brush, going all the way up to the lower lash line, and then she's highlighting down the center of my face, a little bit on my nose, and then on my chin. And then she's just going in and highlighting underneath my contour line. Now she's going in with this MAC Cream Contour Palette and taking the bottom left shade, and she's just going in with the cream contour. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is what I look like when I blended it out. Oh, I just can't do cream contouring for the life of me. But yeah, she's just placing the product down first, just with a small brush, and then she goes in later on to blend it in all together. And to be honest, I wish I knew how to blend like this, especially using cream contour products. She was like explaining what she was doing as well, and I was so intrigued. I was like, oh, never done that before. Now she's contouring down my nose. Love a good nose contour. Now she's starting off by blending out the highlight first. So she's just dabbing the beauty blender underneath my eyes, and then she'll go ahead to blend the contour as well. Then she's using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Light Plus and just using that to set the concealer in place. Then also taking another Mineralized Skin Finish. This one is in a deeper shade, and she's just using that to set the contour in place. Okay, so now for eyes. I need this brush in my life. Like, look how quick and easy that was to just carve out my brows. So she actually hasn't filled in my brows yet. She likes to do it last, but what she likes to do is just define them first. And now she is just blending out that Pro Longwear Concealer just on my lid. And then setting it as well. Now she's taking one of my favorite pigments as well, MAC Vanilla Pigment, using that to highlight my nose, down the bridge of my nose, and then my inner corners, and then on my lip as well. She's also placing it underneath my brow bone. Then she's taken the Be Perfect Carnival palette. I actually just received this and I'm actually obsessed with it. I was using it today in the salon all day. I just love it. So yeah, she's using that purpley shade and just buffing that into the crease and pretty much all over the lid. It can be pretty messy with this step just because she goes to cut the crease later. So just as long as that color is all packed on there, that is all that matters. And making sure you don't really go too much above the crease, because that's when it's gonna look messy. So yeah, she's just keeping that, or like those colors, just within my crease area, and just using windscreen wiper motions just to really pack on the product. Now she's just going in and kind of blending out any harsh lines or edges just to make sure everything looks seamless. Then she's going in with like a deeper purple. I love this color out of the palette. I really wanted to use it today, but no one wanted to. But yeah, she's just kind of like putting that basically in the same places as she used the other ones. By the way, she's super quick. Like, I'm not fast forwarding or speeding this up. Like, she did this look in like an hour. It was crazy. Now she's just taking some more concealer and just cutting the crease. Like, look how quick she just cut the crease. Like, legit. Wow. I'm mesmerized. Then to set the lid in place, she's just taking that champagne-y color from the palette and just packing it on. Then she's going in with a NYX white liner, and she's just like deposited it on a brush instead of using the wand, and she's going in with the white line. I reckon this looked really cool. Then she's just popping some lash glue or some sort of glitter glue on my lash line to then stick the glitter on. I reckon this looked really cool. I'll leave all the glitters and stuff she used down below. So she is smudging a little bit of that purple shade into the lash line as well. Popped on some lashes and added that glitter. Now she's just going over my face with a blender. Then for lower lashes, she's just using the same colors that she used on the top and just smoking out my lower lash line. Then she's taking that bright pink and just really using that to smoke my lash line down. Then she's taking a black and just defining just underneath my eyes. She didn't go in my waterline, just using black eyeshadows to define it. So we didn't want to put black in the waterline. Instead, we mixed a white with a purple and it came out like a lilac-y color. It was so pretty. Oh yeah, when she went to do mascara, I was like, what the frig is that? And it's actually like a mascara brush. Never even knew it existed. I thought it was like a mini fan brush whenever I used to see them in sets. So yeah, she's just coated that brush in heaps of mascara and she's just going over my lashes, and then she goes to coat my lower lashes. I was so intrigued. I was like, what is this sorcery? So I'm gonna have to buy one of these brushes then. So she explained she loves the MAC Mineralize skin finish powders because she is able to layer on liquid over the top of those powders without it being cakey. And when she was doing it, I was like, oh my god, what is she doing? But yeah, she was right. I guess it didn't really look cakey underneath the eyes, and obviously if it works for her, then good on her. I reckon that was a pretty good little tip. Now she's going in with that bronzer, and she explained that Kim Kardashian and I think it was a drag queen show that she was watching did this, and it kind of just like sculpts out the temples. So yeah, I thought this was really interesting because I've never really seen this done before. And yeah, I would have never even thought about doing it, but it looks cool. Then she's just going over the contour a little bit more just to make it a little bit darker, just using that same bronzer that she used before. Then she's taken that on my jawline to define it as well, and also underneath my chin. I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, Makeup by Mario does it or something. And I was like, oh, okay. I like picked up so many tips that she did. It was awesome. Then she's going in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal liquid glitter liner thing, and placing that in my inner corners. This stuff is so good. It's so interesting to see another person doing your makeup because it looks completely different to what I would do. Then she's taking Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics and just popping that on my cheekbones. Oh my god, I love this highlighter. It looks so good. Then she's just adding more because why the hell not? Then she's just taking this Hourglass Brow, I think it's like a fiber sort of setting or prepping product. So she puts that on before, and then she goes in with the Anastasia Dip Brow. She used the shade Taupe, I think, and she's just gonna lightly fill in my brows. So now she's using a darker dip brow. I think this one's in the shade Chocolate or Brown, and she's using a little brush to create some faux freckles. I think they're so cute. And then she's going in with MAC Strip Down Lip Liner, I'm pretty sure, and lining my lips. Okay, I can't remember which lipstick she used, but it really reminds me of Yash or Honey Love, but I do have a product list in the description box. But I love this nude lip with these eyes. And then finally, she's just spraying my face with the Fix Plus by MAC. And that is it. She finished that so quick. I was so surprised. Thank you so much, Kelly, for being a part of my makeup artist series. I love it. It's something so different to what I would usually do, which is the whole point of this whole series, to step out of my comfort zone and let others play with my face. And I absolutely loved it, so thank you so much. If you guys have any other suggestions on what other makeup artists you'd like to see for this series on my channel, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. You a fool's gold. Yes, I did.